This is the sports betting picks and plays. This is for Beat the Number. This is the NBA morning edition. My name is Abby. Monday, March the 3rd. We have going on today. This is for the lines are provided by oddslogic.com for the slate of games. They have the point spread available, line movements, totals over unders, and the injury report. This is oddslogic.com. The first game that we're going to be dealing with here today, it's going to be Portland at Philadelphia. This one here, 3.5 Philadelphia. That's the number, 3.5. And the total is 224.5. So Philadelphia at home versus Portland. Right now, we see the line moving. The total's moved up to 229.5. Majority is 229. We see that 228 as and a half, but mainly 229. But the number is still at 3.5. So look into this game further. Then we'll check the injury report. Just give it a moment while we check. Okay, so you see here, it's not much movement in this game. It's just three, mainly threes. That's it. Nothing much there to report there. We are going to check the injury report for this game. To see what's happening. So we're going to check the NBA injury report here. This is Portland, Philadelphia. Portland on a back-to-back. Philadelphia had the day off. They played on Saturday, so they had a day off. So we'll look into this game further. So it shows Norm Powell. He is. Let me see. Hold on. So Portland and Philadelphia. Let's see. So we'll check both sides at the same time. We have Robert Williams, questionable to play Monday at Philadelphia. That's with a knee. He has a knee issue for Portland. Jeremiah Grant, knee, questionable to play Monday at Philadelphia. So the Sixers, we know Joel Embiid's out. Embiid's out for the rest of the season. Paul George groin, he's questionable to play Monday. Let's see. Embiid, of course, is out. Eric Gordon, wrist out for the season. Kyle Lowry out indefinitely. Jared McCain out for the season. That's it for this game. So we'll look into this game now. Portland, Philadelphia. So Portland off an overtime loss. They have to come to Philadelphia now and play after a loss. Philadelphia coming off a win at home against Golden State. A surprising win. Let's see. So look into this game further. So they had played earlier in Portland. This is early in the season. That was towards the end of the year in Portland. Philly was a 7-point favorite. Philly covered the spread and won 125-103. That time Embiid was in the lineup. This time he's not in the lineup. And this game went over the total, 222.5. Right now, overall, Portland 5-5 last 10, 5-5 against the spread, 6-4 to the over. So Portland on a 7-game road trip. So this is the fifth game of the road trip. They were 3-1 on the road trip. Overall, 4-1 last 5 games. 4-1 to the over, Portland. As for Philadelphia, 1-9 last 10 games, 2-8 against the spread, 5-5 over under. Philadelphia, 1-4 last 5 games, and they are 3-2 to the over. So both teams playing to the over. So I definitely like the over in this game. It's from 223. It's coming down to 218. But I still like the over. Even though it's coming down, I'm still taking the over. Both teams are playing to the over. And head-to-head, they're 8-2 to the over. Last 4 meetings have gone over. So I like the over either way. Now, as for the side, side in this game, let's see. Philly hasn't really covered at home. They haven't covered a spread at home. Portland's been playing good on the road. Portland's been playing better on the road. I'm gonna take Portland in this game. I like Portland and the 3.5. I don't trust Philadelphia to cover the spread. I know Portland is on a back-to-back, but I don't trust Philadelphia to cover. I mean, when they won games, like I said, they were underdogs. So there's a big difference now. You go from an underdog to a favorite, and I don't trust Philadelphia here to cover as a favorite. I'm not too big on that. So I like Portland and the points, and I like the over. Portland to cover, and I like the over. That's what I like in this game. Okay, so the next game here we're going to look at, it's going to be, let's see. Let's look at these games carefully. Charlotte at home versus Golden State. That's the next game we're going to look at here. Charlotte at Golden State. Golden State's 11.5 point favorite. They opened the number at 11.5. Total 222.5. Right now the line's gone to 12 and it's 224.5. We're seeing some 224s on the board. So we're going to look into this game further. That's Golden State at home versus Charlotte. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so there's no public play or sharp play on this game as yet. Still 11.5, and the total's still the same. Well, the total, a little bit of a movement to the under, because it did start from 224. I'm sorry, 222. Now it's 224. So a little bit towards the under. Still early. Nothing significant as of yet. So we're going to go ahead and look at the injury report here, since there's no real movement on the game. We'll look at the injury report for this game. That's Golden State and Charlotte. Charlotte, we have, let's see, Miles Bridges, illness, but will be playing Monday. Despite his illness, he's going to play against Golden State, Miles Bridges. Yusuf Nurkic, upgraded to available to play Monday versus Golden State. So he's going to be playing with an illness. He's back in the lineup. Josh Okogie, hamstring, still out for Golden State. Still out for Charlotte. So he's not going to be playing. Let's look at the Golden State side. Let's see if I see anything on the Golden State side. Jimmy Butler upgraded to available on a Monday. He had back issues, but he's going to be playing Monday. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else. Jonathan Kuminga obviously is out. Grant Williams is out for the season. That's it. Nothing else on the other side. Let's look at this game here. That's Charlotte and Golden State. We'll look at this closely. So we see here. So they played last month. That's Golden State and Charlotte. This game was in Golden State. Warriors were 17-point favorites. They covered in one easily, 128.92, and it went over 218.5. Overall, Golden State against other opposition, 7-3 last 10, 7-3 against the spread, 7-3 to the over/under. Golden State 4-1 last 5 games, and for the over/under, they are 4-1 to the over. Charlotte 1-9 last 10 games, 4-6 against the spread, 3-7 to the under. Charlotte has lost 6 straight games. They're 0-5 last 5 games, and are 2-3 to the under. So Charlotte playing to the under, Golden State playing to the over. I do like Golden State in this game. I believe Golden State bounces back and they cover the spread. It's 11.5. I believe they cover the spread. I like Golden State here. I think they bounce back. I don't trust Charlotte here. Let me look and see. I think Golden State will. This is a focus bounce back spot for the Warriors. And I think they get it done. It's up to 12 now. I saw it 12. So I definitely like Golden State here to cover the points. I think they get it done. As for the total, I'm not sure about the total. I just like Golden State to cover the 11.5 or 12. The next game we're going to look at here. Let's see. This one is. We're skipping Washington versus Miami. We're not playing that one. We're gonna do Atlanta and Memphis. So Atlanta and Memphis. This is the one that's the next game we're gonna play. This one here. Memphis 6.5. Total 250. Wow, that's a high total. And it's gone all the way up to 8. Memphis by 8. We're seeing 8.5. And it's up to 252. Gone to 253, the highest on the board. So look into this game further. Might be some action on this game already. Yep. So far, no action on the public side or sharp side for the over/unders or the spread. It's still early, so nothing available as of yet. But we are going to check the injury report for both teams, Atlanta and Memphis. We're definitely going to check that out now to see who's not playing tomorrow and who's playing. So on the Atlanta side, let's see. For Memphis, Desmond Bane will be playing Monday. He's upgraded to being available on Monday from his hip injury, but so he will play Monday. That's Desmond Bane. Vince Williams Jr., questionable to play on Monday, 50-50 with the knee. Brandon Clark, illness, questionable to play Monday. He might be playing 50-50. John Morant, questionable to play Monday with a shoulder injury. I believe he's going to play, though. He'll play. Let's look at this one here. I don't see anything else here, Atlanta, Denver. Oh, Jalen Johnson's up for the season. We saw that. And that's it. We're gonna check the matchup. That's Atlanta and Memphis. Atlanta and Memphis. They've already played for the season. Yeah, this is their second meeting. So the first game was in Atlanta, December 21st. Memphis is 1.5-point favorite. Memphis won 128 to 112, and it went over 232. This is the second meeting. So Atlanta overall 4-6 last 10, 6-4 against the spread, 5-5 over under. Atlanta is 1-4 last 5 games, and 3-2 to the over. Memphis 4-6 last 10 games, 2-7-1 against the spread, 5-5 over under. Memphis 2-3 last 5 games, and 3-2 to the over. So both teams are actually playing to the over. So we'll look into this game further. I do like the over in this game. There's no other way to play this game but the over. Yeah, I like the over. It's you're showing 253. 253.5. I like that. Even 252 is better. If you can get a cheaper number, take the over. But definitely bet the over. I like that. So Memphis 8.5-point favorites. Let's see. Yeah, Memphis hasn't really been covering the spread at all, and they're 8.5-point favorites. Yeah, I'm not touching that. That's the side. I'll leave the side alone. I'm going to take Memphis. I'm going to take the Memphis and Atlanta over the total. That's good enough for that game. The next game we're going to look at here. Next basketball game to look at is Houston at OKC. That's the next one we're going to look at. Houston, OKC. So Houston is 11.5-point underdogs at OKC. Total 222. Right now it's at 226.5. We're still seeing 10.5 points. We're seeing the 10.5-point spread for Pelicans, but 226.5 for the total. So look into this game further. Yeah, so no public players sharp play for the spread or the total, so it's been pretty quiet. So we are going to check the injury report for both teams. This is Houston and OKC. Yeah, we'll definitely check that out. Okay, so we're going to check the injury report now. That's Houston and OKC. So we'll check that out now. Houston Rockets, OKC. So we have Fred VanVleet still out of the lineup at OKC on Monday with an ankle issue. Amin Thompson, shoulder, questionable to play Monday, 50-50. Terry Eason. So you see it there, Fred VanVleet. Amin Johnson. Terry Eason, questionable to play Monday at OKC. Nefali Dante with a knee, questionable to play Monday at OKC. So that's, let me see. Alperen Seguin, questionable to play Monday at OKC. So anyone questionable, they're 50-50. Atlanta, Houston. Or Houston, OKC. And that's it. Nothing else. That's it for the injury report. So look into this game further. This is OKC, Houston. So again, OKC's on a back-to-back as well. They're on a back-to-back. But they fly home. They fly home from San Antonio to Houston. So they're flying home. So they have played 3 times already, OKC, Houston. So the first meeting in Houston, first meeting in OKC, 7.5-point favorite. They won 126-107 and went over the total 221.5. Second game, this was November 8th. December 1st, a month later in Houston. Houston was a 1-point underdog. Houston covered and won 119-116, and it went over the total 220. Third meeting, December 14th. This is OKC. OKC was a 5-point favorite, and OKC won 111-96. It went under 214. So this is the fourth and final meeting between these two teams. So Houston right now, overall, 5-5 last 10 games against other opposition, 2-7 against the spread, 4-6 to the under. So Houston is 3-2 last 5 games, and is 2-3 2 and 3 to the under. That's Houston. OKC 10.5 point favorites against Houston at home. OKC 8 and 2 last 10 games, 5 and 4 against the spread, 7 and 3 to the over. OKC's won 3 straight games. They have covered as a favorite 2 out of 3 games. They are 4 and 1 last 5 games, 5 and 0 to the over. They've won over in 6 straight games. So I definitely like the over here. Even though it's a back-to-back, I'm still taking the over. I like them. I like the over streak with Houston. I mean with OKC. Yeah, I like the over here. It's 226. I like the over. Over for me, OKC Houston. Head-to-head, they are even, 5 and 5. 2 and 1 to the over the last couple games, but I do like the over. Yeah, I like the over in this game. Yeah, I think so. OKC in the over. I like that. That's my play on that. I don't see any other. I don't see any other way to play it. In my opinion, that's how I'm doing it. Next game in this game, or the next game to look at. It'll be the last game. We're gonna skip the Detroit-Utah. We're not betting that game. That's gonna be a skip. So we're gonna look at Sacramento-Dallas. That'll be the last game we're gonna look at. Sacramento-Dallas. Yeah, that's the last game to look at here. Opened at 235.5 the total. Dallas is a 1.5 point favorite. Since then, the line has gone to 233, and there's still 1.5 and 233. It's gone even to 2, -2 at Bet Rivers. So we'll look at this one here. So we'll look at this here. Let's see. That's Dallas, Sacramento. Last game on the board. So look into this one here. Nothing there, no movement there at all. We will check the injury report for this game. So Sacramento and Dallas. PJ Washington, ankle, ruled out, not playing Monday versus Sacramento. Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis is out for Sacramento. Oh, sorry, yeah, he's downgraded to out. He's out. He's not playing Monday either. So he's out of the lineup. I'm sorry. Let's see, Sacramento, nothing. We mentioned PJ Washington, Sabonis. Let's see. That's it. I'm not seeing anything else for Sacramento and Dallas. I don't see anything else here. Yeah, I don't see anything else. Sacramento, Dallas. Oh, okay. Daniel Gafford is out indefinitely. I just saw something. So Daniel Gafford's out. Everybody's mum on the injury. Nobody's not saying much. Chet Holmgren, ankle questionable to play Monday versus Houston. So he has an ankle issue. That's Chet Holmgren. So we just saw something for OKC. Isaiah Joe, questionable to play Monday versus Houston. So both of those guys are 50-50. So we'll see. That's it for this game. That's it. And now we're going to look at the team matchups. Sacramento playing Dallas. Look at that one. This will be the last game. Let's see. So they already have played twice already. The first meeting was in Sacramento, and Sacramento was an 8-point favorite. Sacramento won 110 to 100, covered the 8 points, and went under 233.5. Second meeting was in Dallas. This is last month, February 10th. +1 Dallas at home. I'm sorry, -1 Dallas at home. Sacramento covered, and then they won 129, 128. So they leading the series 2-0. So let's see. Overall, Sacramento last 10 games without playing Dallas, 6-4 last 10, 4-5-1 against the spread, 5-5 over under. Sacramento's won 3 straight games. They've won 2 of the games on the road, and they're 3-2 last 5 games, and are 2-3 to the under. Dallas 6-4 last 10 games, 6-3 against the spread, 4-6 to the under. Dallas is 2-3 last 5 games, and are 1-4 to the under. So Sacramento playing to the under. Sorry, Dallas playing to the under. Sacramento playing to the under as well. Yeah. So 2 out of the 3 games have gone under. The last game they played last month went over because of the overtime. So I'm gonna, for me in this game, I'm looking at the under. I like the under 231.5. I like the under here, and I'm gonna look at. Well, Dallas is favored in. Dallas is favored in Sacramento. I mean, at home. So still 1.5. So I haven't seen any movement in this game. Still 1.5. I do. Okay, now I'm starting to see a 2. Let's see. Let's look at Sacramento on the road. We've covered out Houston. That was the last cover. Before they weren't really covering. This is Sacramento. They've won 3 straight games. They've won 3 straight. They're 1.5 point underdogs when they've won 3 in a row. So I like I said, I like the under in this game. I'm gonna take Sacramento in this game as well. I like the Kings. Sacramento's they were leading the series 2-1. They have a 2-1 series lead in this game. And I like Sacramento here plus the 1.5. Even if that's at +2, I still like Sacramento. No, what am I saying? Yeah, Sacramento. Yeah, Sacramento plus 1.5. Even at +2, better Sacramento. So I like the Sacramento Kings to cover the points, and I like the under 231. Let me see if it's 231. Actually, sorry, 233. I'm seeing 233s come up. So 233. I like the under, even if at 232, I'm still betting the under. So either way, I like the under, and Sacramento plus 1.5, even +2 better. Beat the number, the NBA morning edition for the line moves and the point spread moves to get the early numbers to beat the betting markets. So thank you for joining me. Whether you feed or follow these picks, it's up to you. I just look at the games, make the call, and choose what I like best. I still hope you cash your ticket either way, whether you feed or follow. I hope you cash your ticket and do well. Hit the like and subscribe button for more picks and plays on the totals, the over-unders, the sides, the point spreads, the point spreads. So hit the like and subscribe button for that. And again, we'll see you later on in the afternoon for the player props. Give you the top player props and team totals if I see any. We'll give them out to you guys. So thank you very much. Good luck to everyone out there that with your tickets. Hope you cash out your tickets and hit some winners tonight for the Monday slate of basketball games. Stay true to yourself. Stay blessed. Stay humble. Believe in yourself. Peace. I'm out of here.